Well, welcome back to the channel today, guys. It is raining again outside. We haven't had, well, today's what, the 2nd? 3rd? Today's the 3rd of July. And it's raining again. I think tomorrow's going to get rain. So anyway, but we're getting ready to torque. And that right there, this is on the model year that we're in. 7/16. Goes 36 to 42. Half inch goes 45 to 65. So the front ones, I'm going to put it to 42 and torque them out. And I'll get to the back ones here in a little bit. I'll let you know what they feel like. 7/16 for unhardened, bolts. That's probably about right. I would think they'd go to 45, but with springs and stuff, you always have to have a certain amount of movement in the springs, even though they're tight. So, maybe you're not supposed to go as tight as you can get them, I'm going to go with what the book says. 42 pounds on these front ones. So anyway, I'm not going to film it. I'm just going to torque them down. I'll let you know how it feels. To check the 90 weight in the steering box, you got to take off that bolt to the right on these CJ5s. And it's 9/16. As you can see, I had to highly modify a wrench to get down in there. I tried my universal and it didn't really want to bend right. It's just a little too close. But anyway, some people might have some stuff that'll work in there. What I really wanted was a distributor wrench. The old ones but I didn't happen to have one. I've always had stuff like these, inline 6s, and you don't need those fancy wrenches unless you get a V8, that has that distributor in the back, and they're a pain in the butt to get to. So anyway, I never had that fancy stuff. But anyway, it's dry. I see no oil in it. I've never checked it, and probably ain't been checked since it left the factory, So I'm going to get some 90 weight and see if I can't get some in there. I'll let you know how much I put in. So this is what I came up with to fill that with, because, as you know, it's a very small hole. Got this small piece of 5/16 outside diameter tubing. Don't know what it was from. And an oil cap. That's off of a regular quad oil container. And happened to fit on a Coke bottle. And that way I made a mark so I can see just how much I've put in. And we will see here if it works without leaking all over the place. Well, that fits in the hole. And I'm squeezing it down the tube. That's a good sign. It's going mighty slow, but I guess anything in there is better than nothing. Well, just in case you're wondering, I went and got another pump out of the big barrel. And I don't know if you guys can see, but no oil in the bolt hole yet. So, yeah, it took that much, and we're going to try for another one. I've been probably 10 minutes getting it in. It goes in slow. But we'll continue filling. Well, it took almost all of that. Just a little bit left on the second pumping full. Yeah, set it down so it won't fall. And as you can see, we're right full with the top. It's actually got a little more than it's supposed to have, but it'll push it out. It's supposed to be to the bottom of the threads, but you can't really see the threads. So we'll just push this in. And, maybe I'm going to even do one better. I'm going to see if I can get that out so there'll be a little bit of air space in there. As you can see, that's going the wrong way. I'm just pulling a little bit out with a vacuum here. Not much, just enough that the bolt ain't gonna. I'm worried about hydraulic and stuff in there, like the seals and stuff. Whoop, there she goes. She just sucked out enough. I got air. So you can see it went through real quick. Okay, we're pulling air now, so we should be good. Yeah, didn't pull much out, just a skosh. That looks much better. Yeah, right at the bottom of the hole. So, perfect. Now, we'll just put that bolt back in, if I can do it without dropping it. Yeah. Well, it's in the hole. Now if we can just get it started. It's a pain in the ass place. You would have thought they'd have made that hole just a, you know, ½ inch bigger. Oh, there she goes. We got it made now. She started. All I gotta do is tighten it. So I don't know how much is in there. I don't know what they hold, but I put a pint in it pretty near, and that was 2 pumps on one of them big commercial 90-weight pumps. I don't know what they're supposed to do if it's 2 pumps to the pint. Maybe somebody out there might know, might put it in the comments. But it took basically all of it, so it probably was pretty well empty. Anyway, I'm going to continue putting my tires on and all that good stuff. I'll bring you back in a little bit. Well, we are giving her a maiden voyage. Motor's a little cold, but she'll warm up in a minute. I can tell you already that it's much better. Wow, what a friggin' difference. The other day I couldn't hardly hold it on the road at this speed. Wow. It's almost as good as a modern vehicle, but not really. But it's good. Road's rough. Tips every which way. Oh yeah, this thing holds the line good now. Yeah, that 4-degree wedge. I don't know if it needed 4 degrees, you know, but that's what I had, so I put it in it. It made an unbelievable difference. So I will, when I get back, I torque the 7/16 U-bolts to 42 pounds. I did the ½ inch ones on the back to 65, which is what the book says. And when I get back from this little, you know, let's see, it's 10, almost 20 miles round trip. I'll put it right in the garage and we'll do another check on all the U-bolts, make sure they're tight. Check all the tires one more time, and anyway, yeah, it handles the best it ever has. And it steers like almost too easy because it never had oil on the front end, so yeah, real happy, guys. Anyway, hope everybody's keeping safe. Be careful on the 4. Don't get hurt with any of that foolishness. And yeah, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one, everybody.